Hello students. Yesterday we were discussing about the production of standing wave in case of stress string. So whenever we are taking stressed string for the production of stationary wave or standing wave, so there you know that already transverse stationary wave that will be formed. But what will be the case if somewhere longitudinal stationary wave was formed? Like in case of transverse stationary wave, we have taken a number of examples in which we are producing transverse wave for the, like in the musical instruments, that we are using the string that is fixed between two ends and we are producing sound there. Then what will be the frequency of that sound, we can understand easily. And we have even seen the case of the position of notes, anti-notes, and also what is first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic, and sorry guys, what are the frequencies that are needed to understand the concept of production of standing wave in the stress string. So today let's start to understand what is the condition or what are the frequencies that are needed to produce the longitudinal transverse wave in any closed organ pipe. So first of all, what is organ pipes? Sorry, I think my throat is not good. Sorry for that. So organ pipes that are nothing but this is just something as like the open end, or that the pipes that are closed at one end and open at another end, and we are blowing air through it. Then due to flow of air, as we know that sound, if that is propagating in air, then that sound is longitudinal wave. So here number of longitudinal waves that we are producing and that are superimposing over each other, and due to their superposition a resultant wave that is formed between these two boundaries of the organ pipe, and that are known as the longitudinal standing wave or stationary wave. So here we will discuss the concept of the longitudinal stationary wave that are formed due to such types of systems in which we are using the flow of air, and means we are producing longitudinal waves, and that longitudinal waves are reflecting from the last end, and even due to their reflection there is the superposition of these waves that are producing, and due to that standing waves are producing. So first of all, organ pipes are of two types. First type is closed organ pipes, second type is open organ pipes. So what is closed organ pipes? So if the organ pipe that we are taking that is fixed or that is closed at one end and open at another end, the both of the ends are not fixed, otherwise how can we blow the air into it? So that's why one end that should be open and another end that should be closed here. So that types of system that is known as closed organ pipe. And whenever the both of the ends that are open, then that is known as open organ pipe. Like take the example of flute in which both of the ends are open, so in that case that is just like the open organ pipe. So organ pipes and even stationary waves that are producing into it, that can be produced in both of the system, in closed organ pipe and in open organ pipe. In both of the system it can be. So first of all, let's see the case for the standing wave that is producing in closed organ pipe, in which one end that is closed and another end that is open. So suppose this is an organ pipe in which this is x is equal to 0, this is x is equal to L. Yeah? So the length of this organ pipe that is equal to L here. And if suppose sound is, this is closed and this is open end, and sound is, so here this end L is x is equal to L, this is open end and this is closed end. So now air is flowing through at this end, and this air that is traveling in this, and this is reflected back, and due to their superposition a new types of wave that is formed, that is known as longitudinal standing wave. So the graphical treatment and mathematical treatment that are same as we have discussed already in case of the stress spring. So directly we can take the resultant displacement of two waves that are superimposing over each other, because the wave displacement that are producing, that will be same obviously, and if you will take the mathematical analysis to after their superposition, that will be also same. So the mathematical analysis that is obtained there, that is equal to, suppose here we are taking some xt or s, that is the displacement of the resultant wave. So this is equal to 2r sin kx into sin omega t. Clear? So in this way you can understand it, or actually not sin omega t, here cos omega t, that is. I think guys the concept that we have already discussed for the stress string, that is clear to you. You can take here, suppose one wave that is producing from here, then this wave, for this wave you can write the displacement wave equation, that is equal to y1 is equal to r cos or sine, you can take that sine omega t plus kx, and whenever this will coming back to in this direction, then there will be it r sine omega t minus kx with minus sign. So after that, if you will take the superposition of that two waves, means y1 plus y2, then if you solve something, then we will get this thing. Clear? And now this wave, again we are getting, this is not harmonic in nature. So if this wave is not harmonic, and also we are not getting any progressive nature of this wave, so it means that this wave that is formed, that is stationary, that is standing in the medium. So here standing wave or new types of wave that we are getting, that is not progressive, that is a standing wave, that you cannot get that wave beyond these limits. Means only within this boundary we will get such types of waves. So this concept is, I think, clear. Directly we can take it here. Now the concept that at one end, as here reflection is taking place, then definitely particles will be at rest here. So here the displacement should be 0. So at x is equal to 0, obviously you can see that here the amplitude of the wave. So amplitude of the wave, that will be equal to, at x is equal to 0, sin kx, this will be 0. And for this, the displacement, that will be 0. Clear? So it means that at x is equal to 0, the displacement of the wave, that will be 0. And at x is equal to L, the displacement of the wave, that will be maximum. In this case here we will get NT node. So as you know that this is the minimum displacement or zero displacement point, and zero displacement point is known as nodes. So at x is equal to 0 we will get node, but at x is equal to L we will get NT node. Like in the case of stress spring, we have got node there, and again at that end, but here this end is open, here we will get NT node, not node, because node you will get whenever there should be any closed boundary. There is not closed boundary, then there will not node. Later we will see that also, whenever we will take first harmonic, second harmonic concept, then after that you can understand it there also. So first of all, I think that concept simple analytical contact, that is clear to you. So let's see that also. So for x is equal to L, a value of sin kx, that is maximum. So sin kx maximum value, that is 1. And if you take the general equation for this value, then the general equation that is obtained, that is theta is equal to 2n minus 1 pi by 2. So this is the general equation for the sine waves here. So we can understand it easily from this. And here x is equal to L, we have taken this condition. So this is, in place of x you can write here L. And now we know that k is equal to 2 pi by lambda, here L. And finally here 2n minus 1 pi by 2. What is the value of n here? Again value of n, that should be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So and for n is equal to 1 we will get again first harmonic, for n is equal to 2 we will get second harmonic. So these n's are modes of the vibration in case of closed organ pipe, like we have understood already it for the case of stress spring. So here this pi will be cancelled on. Finally what will be the lambda that we will get here? or what is the value of L, you can also understand. First of all, let's see what is the value of lambda here. So finally, if you will solve it, then we will get here from here 4L upon 2n minus 1. So this is the value of the wavelength in case of any standing wave that is producing in the closed organ pipe. Means the organ pipe, this is closed at one end and it is open at another end. In that case, we will get this wavelength. Now, for different value of n, let's try to understand what is the mode of vibration and which types of waves there will be formed. What are the values of or numbers of nodes and antinodes that are forming in the system in case of closed organ pipes. So first, for first harmonic, or you can also say first mode of vibration, or another name is fundamental mode of vibration. Three names of this thing. So don't be confused whenever this name will comes before you, then you don't have to be confused. So here we have to take n is equal to 1 for the first harmonic or for fundamental mode of vibration. So for fundamental mode, if you put n is equal to 1 here, then lambda that will be obtained, this value will be equal to 4 of L. Clear? After solving it, we will get, it means that one complete rotation of wave that will be obtained at 4 times of L, means 4th distance, 4 times distance of the distance between two closed organ pipe. So if you will see here, suppose this is our organ pipe. Clear? Now you can understand it very easily. This is closed, this is open, and here. So here we are seeing that the waves that are forming, that will be something like this. So here at x is equal to 0, we are getting simple. X is equal to 0, we are getting the nodes here, and here we are getting the again a complete rotation that will be obtained after 4L distance. Then half rotation that will be after 2L distance, obviously, and this distance is L. So at L distance, 1/4 of the rotation we will only get. So if you see the total full wave, then here one complete wavelength, this is lambda. This is just half wavelength, lambda by 2. So for lambda by 2, this will be equal to 2L. And for lambda by 4, this only, this distance, this is the wave. For this we are getting lambda by 4 is equal to L. So in this L, we will make this wave only. Clear? So this is the concept in which you can draw the formation of wave in the case of any organ pipe, or for any of the case you can draw it. So with the help of that you can understand easily, or you can also take that L is equal to lambda by 4. So lambda by 4 is only half of the wave that we are getting in half cycle. Clear? So at the open end we will get here antinode, and at the close end we are getting node. So in such of the organ pipe or in first harmonic or fundamental mode, we are getting one node and one antinode here. And what will be the frequency of vibration here? So again we know that frequency of the vibration that is given by mu is equal to V by lambda, or if you put this as the lambda 1, then you know, suppose V is the velocity of the wave through which it is traveling in the medium. So with the help of that velocity you can understand, if you know the velocity of longitudinal wave or sound wave, then put the value of lambda here. This is the value for the frequency of the wave that is producing in the organ pipe for first mode of vibration. So here put the value of the velocity of longitudinal wave and L, the length of organ pipe. With the help of that you can understand for the production of first harmonic or for the production of first fundamental mode of vibration, what is the frequency that we are needed here. So that frequency, if you produce that in the system, then with the help of that frequency we will produce first harmonic of such types of harmonics will be there in which one antinode or one node will be there. Clear? So I think the concept that is clear, is very easy concept actually. First of all, what we are doing, we are taking two waves, that one is producing and other is reflecting from the another end, and due to their continuous incidence and reflection, resulting wave that is formed, that is known as standing wave. So here we are taking the concept of superposition principle to understand the resultant of the of these two of the superposition of reflected and incident waves, and after calculating the resulting displacement, we can see that at which points we are getting maximum displacement, at which points we are getting minimum displacement. So minimum displacement points are nodes, maximum displacement points are antinodes. Clear? And also for if in general you are seeing that the value of lambda or value of the length in terms of lambda, then we are getting n something there. So the value of n can be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and that n is known as mode of vibration. So vibrations, actually mode of vibration is what? That vibrations can be produced in different modes, in different ways actually. So there are a number of ways to produce the vibration in the string or vibration in any closed organ pipe. So like we can produce here these types of waves, we can produce closed waves here, like in the same way we have seen it in the case of strings. There we are producing one complete wave, two complete wave, three complete wave. Means different segments you can use if we are producing first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic, according to that. So that harmonics actually helps us to produce different frequencies, so that from one musical instrument you can produce different sounds, as the frequencies that we are producing, that are different there, and that frequencies are depending on the conditions, that what of the harmonics that we are producing there, or what are the number of notes and antinodes that we are producing there. So in musical industry it is very important to have the knowledge of notes, antinodes and mode of vibration frequencies. This is very important topic, and here you are studying that. So this is also very important to understand you. So if I think the concept that for fundamental mode, what is the frequency that we are needed here, that is clear to you. And in the same way, let's see what is the condition for the second harmonic, what which types of waves we will see here, and also what will be the frequency of the second harmonic. So for second harmonic, let's see the conditions. Here second harmonic that we have. So for second harmonic, n is equal to 2 we have, and already we have a condition for the lambda, that is equal to 4L upon 2n minus 1. So let's use this condition for the calculation of wavelength that is produced in the wave there. So for the n is equal to 2, you will get lambda is equal to 4L upon n is equal to 2 means 4 minus 1, there will be equal to 3. So you can also write it like L plus L by 3. There is no confusion in that section if you can write it, or in terms of lambda you can write it like we are suppose that writing L is equal to 3 lambda by 4. Clear? So in the case here you can also write in the terms of lambda 8 like lambda minus lambda by 4. If you are putting it, then you can understand it already here 344 lambda, this value you can get here. So it means that in the system we are getting, in case of second harmonics, two waves. First is complete wave of wavelength lambda, and second is of the 1/4 of the wave that we will get here. So I think the concept that is clear again to you here. First of all, we are getting a complete wave, a complete lambda here, and again we are getting just 1/4 of the wave in the system. So let's just draw it. After that you will get here we are getting one complete wave. So let's draw one complete wave. Clear? And again we are getting just 1/4. So let's draw only 1/4. This is 1/4 distance of the wave actually. Not 1/4. This is lambda minus lambda by 4 actually. So if you minus lambda by 4 you are taking, it means that 3/4 of the waves we are getting here. 3/4 of the wave that we are getting. Means whole of the lambda we are not getting here. Only 3/4 of the wavelength we are getting. It means that when we will get whole of the lambda, then when a complete rotation of the wave, that will, this is the complete rotation, all such types of rotation that will be completed, in which the distance here, this is equal to total lambda. And here if you see this distance, that is equal to lambda by 2. And if you will see only half this distance, then we will get here, this is equal to lambda by 4. And if we will add it, then we will get here 3 lambda by 4 here. So only this half wave from here to here, we are getting in the system 3 lambda by 4, and this is, we have just made it. So I think the concept is clear. This is very simple to study here. Then this is the what is the wave or what is the wave shape that we are getting in any closed organ pipe or in any string here. So 3/4 of the lambda we are getting. It means that simple 3/4 of the wave that we are getting. So in one rotation we are getting this wave, whole of the wave, and for 3/4 of the wave we are getting this wave only. So let's draw only this wave here, and after that you will get the second harmonic or conditions of the second harmonic. So now here we are seeing that 2 nodes we have and 2 antinodes we have. So here number of nodes and antinodes are equals in every case. In first harmonic we have seen that number of nodes was there 1 and number of antinode was there also 1. So here in second harmonic, number of nodes are also 2 and number of antinodes are also 2. So these are equal always, and here also you can calculate what is the frequency of vibration for the second harmonic. So frequency of vibration, that is given by nu2 is equal to V by lambda 2, and the value of lambda 2 here we have 4L upon 3. So you can take 3 above. So this is the value of frequency of the vibration for the second mode or for second harmonic. So to produce the second harmonics in any closed organ pipe, we need this frequency. Otherwise, if this frequency we cannot produce, then we cannot get in that musical instrument the second harmonic or 2 notes, 2 antinodes condition. So this is very important to produce this frequency first of all. After that we will be able to get such types of notes and antinodes in the musical device that we are using. In the same manner you can understand it easily by the help of third harmonic. So let's see one more condition. You can also actually get it for fourth harmonic, fifth harmonic as you wish, but at least for third harmonic let's understand it. So this is condition for third harmonic. So for third harmonic we have n is equal to 3 here, and already the value of lambda that we have 4L upon 2n minus 1. Now put the value of n here. So value of n is 3. So finally 2n minus 1, that will be equal to 5. So we will get the value of lambda that is equal to 4L upon 5, or in terms of lambda, let's see it, 5 by 4 lambda, or you can write it lambda plus lambda by 4 now. So here we are getting that in one complete length, or in the length of organ pipe L length, we are getting one complete wavelength and 1/4 of the wavelength. Means one complete wave will be there and also 1/4 of the second wave will be there. So now you can draw the graph picture for this. So suppose this is our L organ pipe, L length organ pipe, and here first the one wave that is forming here. So one wave that will be completed like this, clear? And if their reflection we will take, then just a second, I think something is wrong here. Okay, something like this. And now this is the condition for here. Suppose only this distance is L. Okay. Now we are getting here one complete wavelength from here to here. One complete wave we are getting and one complete wave. So this is lambda, and this is 1/4 of the wave. If you see that in this wave, this is 1/4 of the wave. So 1/4 of the wave we have on here. So overall we are getting 5/4 lambda in the organ pipe for third harmonic. So such types of waves we are getting for the third harmonic. So depending on the harmonics, how many number of complete rotation or complete segments we are getting for the wave, or for this is always depending on the modes of the vibration. So if mode of the vibration that will be changed, and automatically number of production of complete waves that in any organ pipe or in any string that will change with it, according to this. So here in this condition we are getting 3 nodes point, the zero displacement point, and also 3 anti-node point. Again we are seeing that the number of nodes and anti-nodes in this system are same. So in the case of here also number of nodes are 3 and number of anti-nodes are 3, and also the mode of vibration is 3 here. So if I was asked to you what is the number of nodes or anti-nodes which are forming or which are producing in the case of closed organ pipe, then this is equal to number of nodes that are equal to n also, and number of anti-nodes that are also equal to n here. In the case of a string we were getting number of nodes n+1 or number of anti-nodes n, but in the case of closed organ pipe we are getting the same number of nodes and anti-node continuously, and that are also same as the mode of vibration or number of harmonics that we are getting in the system. So in this way, if you can understand easily what types of waves that are forming, what is graphical treatment, how can you understand which are the and how many number of segments that are producing in any organ pipe. So now let's see what is the frequency of vibration in case of third harmonic. So the frequency of vibration that is given as, again the same concept, mu is equal to V by lambda. So this is lambda 3, that is equal to 4L by 5. So if we will solve it, then we will get this 5V upon 4L. Now if you know already the value of L and value of velocity of sound that is producing in the system, then with the help of that we can calculate what is the frequency of third harmonic that is produced in that particular organ pipe that we are using for the production of music. So again in the same way like we have understood it all, and we have seen that for the production of different harmonics in the musical instruments, or different number of notes and anti-notes, or to change the voice, that is change the sound that is producing by that musical instrument, we have to produce exact frequency. So for that, again for the production of that exact frequency or exact harmonic, we always need a lot of practice here. That's why you cannot play the musical instrument at once at you are just taking it. After a number of practice you can produce only this exact frequency. So I think the reason why we are just producing and starting a distorted music from the musical instrument, that is clear. Otherwise if this frequency we are not able to produce, then there will not be exact harmonic that we are needed. So sound will be somewhat different for that. So this is the reason. I think the difficulties of now, again the difficulties of musical instruments that we are using, either it is using transverse standing wave or longitudinal standing wave. In both types of conditions we are needed a number of practice or these things of such types. Here we have to produce exactly exact frequency after that we will get exact harmonic and exact number of notes and antinodes that we are needed. So the things today that we have discussed here for the production of longitudinal standing wave in any closed organ pipe, that is clear. So if this concept is clear, then in next class we will discuss the analytical treatment for the open organ pipe in which both ends are open. Then whether the wave that are producing here, that will be as like this, same as like this, or somewhat different frequencies of harmonics will be there if we are using both of the ends as the open, or progressive wave we are getting. What if we are getting, we will discuss in next class. So I think today this is clear, and try to practice on this. So today let's end it here. Rest of the things we will discuss in next class.